Rohit, first, tell me in which language you are comfortable, Hindi or English?
Sir, I'm okay with both the languages.
Okay. So then just give us a brief introduction so that we can continue.
I'm Rohit Indoria. I'm from Alwar district in Rajasthan. I did my earlier education from Alwar only, and later my academic and professional experience has given me an opportunity to understand agriculture and rural community, as I did my undergraduation from University of Agriculture Sciences, Dharwad, Karnataka. Later, I did my master's in Department of Plant Breeding and Genetics from Dr. Rajendra Prasad Central Agriculture University, Pusa, Samastipur, Bihar. Later, I started my professional journey as an agronomist in Kisan Pro Agrotech Private Limited, Ranchi, Jharkhand. Then I worked as a guest faculty in College of Agriculture, Nagaon, and currently I'm working as an technical assistant in Food Corporation of India, DO Faridkot. Sir, I do take keen interest in playing cricket and badminton. Thank you.
Okay, nice. So you have complete agriculture background, huh? Very good. So, we hardly get these kind of candidate. Mostly, what they have a different background, and but in your case, you're pursuing things from the bachelor to master, even your current working profile also. That's very nice. Okay, so Rohit, what are your role and responsibilities at FCI right now?
So currently, I'm working as an technical assistant. Here, my role is basically to, while procurement of food grains, we have to see the technical aspects of food grains. According to the specification given by the ministry, we have to check the food grains and further the storage aspects. There also, we need to maintain the quality. And finally, when we need to dispatch to the states, there also we have to check. And currently, I'm posted at a divisional office. So here I'm mostly working on the monthly and quarterly inspection report making, and more of an clerical part I'm currently having, sir.
Okay. So you do inspections also at the warehouses?
So I didn't got chance till yet.
Okay. Can you tell me what challenge you guys get when you deal with these different the area which you are dealing with?
So major challenge is especially in technical field, it is the food grain quality when we need to maintain. So there are the food infestation chances of insect pest, and further this fungal infection, as well as this rodents and birds attacks. That is the one thing. So that we mostly encounter. And while procuring food grains there also, since now in Punjab also in many other states, FCI is not directly procuring. It is decentralized some of its part. So it is doing by the state agencies now. Mm-hmm. So in technical field, it is mostly challenges this quality aspect, but other functioning of FCI you will see. So there, while transport, the movement part, and the major challenge with the FCI is basically storage space. So that is a major crunch, that FCI is facing currently, sir.
Okay. So these state agencies are state-owned or some private enterprises?
Yes, sir. They are states-owned only.
States-owned only. Okay, nice. So how it is different from that FPO program?
Agency part, sir?
Yes.
So they are identified by the state government itself. Mm-hmm. So they are not FPO parties. Basically, there are some farmer producer organizations. There are group of farmers. 300 minimum 300 farmers in case of plains, and 100 farmers in case of tribal areas if they need to form an FPO. FPO is basically they are working on, they predetermine their produce and then they combine together so that they can purchase cheap inputs, and marketing aspects can be sought out for them. Whereas these agencies basically they are the institutions basically specialized by the state government to doing procurement and helping FCI in their particular works.
Okay. So you only preparing for NABARD or some other examination also?
Sir, currently I'm just preparing for the NABARD only.
NABARD only, okay. So, why you want to join NABARD? Do you have any specific plan?
Yes, sir. Sir, basically when I was in Ranchi startup, so where there I was working as an agronomist, I have seen the farming and the rural life from very close. So I have seen that how, especially working in Jharkhand, sir. So the farming condition and the rural life there is really challenging. So that was the first encounter what I had. So from there only, and as I am having a background in agriculture, from last 8 years, I'm working and I'm learning in agriculture. So I want to utilize my practical knowledge, whatever I had. So that's the main reason.
Okay. Any specific department of NABARD with which you want to work?
Sir, I have gone through the different departments of NABARD. I've seen NABARD is working on the different aspects for the holistic rural development. I found myself suitable for doing work in different departments, but still, means for the long term, there are some strategic department where NABARD is coordinating with the central agencies as well as the international institutions for the rural development. I surely want to work in those in future, but currently having my knowledge in agriculture, so I can be, I think, utilized in farm sector development department. Sir.
Okay. So what will be your role and responsibility? Have you gone through that one?
So there, it's an basically farm sector development means. So we have to primarily focus on the holistic development of an agriculture, be it production part as well as the marketing part. So there, they work with the farming community by the using NGOs and SHGs and other FPOs as an institution. So using those project implementing agencies, these in this department, we work on the improvement in the life of rural people, especially agriculture community.
Okay. Prakash sir?
Yes, Rohit, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
So, Rohit, you are the recipient of different scholarship, right? Be it Inspire Scholarship, NTS, and also you were active in, you can say, cricket and badminton. You were also awarded with Best Oral Presentation. So, you were very, you can say, active in an extracurricular activities, right? So, don't you think that in this environment, in the NABARD's environment, basically, you will not have this much exposure?
I don't think so. I've seen NABARD aspirants like those officers' life from the close. Some of my friends are also into the service, so I have talked to them also. They have actually communicated me that NABARD is also for their employees. NABARD do take some means they organize some sports event also and cultural events also, so that the rejuvenation of the employees can be achieved. And so I think so that I will get due exposure with my professional as well as my or other extracurricular or other my entertainment activities which could have been taken care by the NABARD.
Okay. Rohit, tell me some challenges, some important challenges that are being faced by the Indian agriculture in present scenario.
So Indian agriculture is going through extreme pressure. If we see that first and foremost is the farm degradation, and then small land holding with the farmers, and especially when 45% of farmer depending on one particular sector. So that is creating an extreme pressure on agriculture. Farmers do face challenge from the production part till they are selling their produce. If you divide these challenges into three different aspects: pre-production, during production, and post-production. So in pre-production, farmers do face of procuring or having the good quality of inputs. They do not get enough amount of fertilizer as well as the seed quality. Seed quality is concern for them. Then they do not get advice at right time during production. Some natural calamities do impact during production part, and when they go for selling their produce. So marketing chain infrastructure is a lack in Indian agriculture. So these are the certain challenges which farmers are facing currently.
Right. Explain the refinance facility of NABARD.
So NABARD in refinance aspect. So NABARD want to ensure ample amount of credit should be available to the rural and agricultural community. So by refinancing activity, where NABARD, what they do basically through banks, those banks who are giving their loan to priority sector. So NABARD give them after it is being done in the two modes. First is they distribute the credit and then they ask for the refinance part from the NABARD. So NABARD replenish that due credit which has been given by the bank, or otherwise from the pre-sanction also they can take means it's an availability of the credit availability with the bank so that they can further lend to the rural communities.
Okay. What is the SHG bank linkage program?
In SHG bank linkage initiative, where the SHGs are self-help groups are linked with the formal banking system, so they can get this formal credit. So that's basically idea behind the SHG bank linkage program.
Okay. What do you understand by the inflation targeting framework?
So our RBI has this inflation targeting framework to controlling means they has to take care inflation to keep inflation 4 plus minus 2 bracket. So it is a bracket of 2 to 6. So if we are able to control this, so that then means the overall economy will be in a right place.
Okay, so is it fixed, whatever you have mentioned, 4 plus minus 2%? So is it fixed or subject to change?
So it's subject to change in 5 years. Periodically, they see that some other character means some other parameters has to be considered, or otherwise we have to we have to go with this particular parameter. So it's a periodically they has to decide.
So when was the last time they had changed it?
It was in 2016, sir.
No, that was the starting point, no?
Yeah, afterwards
Then-
also it's kept same, sir. And I think that we'll see. So after 5 years, means in 2022, I guess. I'm not sure about it exactly in between. Because in 2026 it has to be end, sir. That I am aware.
Yes, so basically government retained that the same target 4 plus minus 2%. Now this is valid till 2026 to 2031 only, right? Okay. So tell me about the fiscal deficit. What is the meaning of fiscal deficit?
Sir, in case of government spending, fiscal deficit is basically means that it's a total of current account deficit as well as capital account deficit. Total, so means that difference amount that government complete by borrowing part, sir. So they do borrow that the difference that is being created through fiscal deficit.
Okay, but current account deficit, capital account deficit, this is not going to help here, no? Because they are the components of balance of payment, right? The current and capital account.
Okay, sir. I have to check it.
No worries. So recently, one scheme, that is Bharat Vistar, has been announced by the government in the budget itself. So do you know about this scheme?
Yes, sir. It's an multilingual AI model, Bharat Vistar. So there, what government is basically means through AI technology. So all the AI digital platforms are there for the agriculture community. So they are being they will be translated into different language, and communication could have been done in different languages using AI. So that's basically a model of Bharat Vistar.
So this is going to be implemented across the country?
Sir, I'm not aware about it. I'm not sure. Maybe it can be also a pilot basis for the initial, and then later they can think of. But
Okay.
I'm not sure about it, sir.
Tell me 5 important highlights of Union Budget 26-27.
So in this year budget, government more focused on infrastructure aspects. So they have also increased this capital spending for this year budget. If you go with the agriculture part, so government first focus on the commercial crops for this year budget, and also they have come up with the certain credit subsidy scheme for the animal husbandry as well as fishery sector, because they are the sunrise sector which is growing on a rapid rate. And also this Bharat Vistar, as you recently asked about, so that is also being initiated by this year government, and the government is focusing on if you see the MSME part and other section there. Sir, I'm unable to recall other parts as of now, sir.
Okay. So yes, Mahesh sir, over to you.
Yes, Rohit. So, Rohit, can you tell me the agriculture related after categorization, like especially for the non-performing asset, how we generally bank categorize agriculture loan as an NPA, and is there any provisioning requirement for bank?
Sir, for NPA in agriculture, generally for the other loans, government banks have this 90 days time duration. If during this duration, if they don't get return either investment or the principal, they consider it as an NPA. But in case of agriculture, since agriculture is a very challenging sector in terms of, because it depends on the crop production. If they are not able to get production then one particular year, so government give them an option to repay it for the next year. So as of I remember, sir, I'm not sure, but it is, I think, 3 years. Until 3 years, they won't consider it as a NPA, and after only government means the banks considered any loan which is not being paid by as an NPA in case of agriculture.
Okay. So, can you tell me, like, is there any link between this FCI institution and NABARD? Any relation between these two institutions?
So they both are working for the rural and agriculture development part, where FCI is mostly focused on the food production, food preservation, and food related aspects. So that's why it's ensuring the food security. NABARD is also
actually, I'm asking about, like, do they really have some interactions up an exchange program and others?
Sir, NABARD do help in certain means. I'm not aware exactly about some meetings or linkage between them, but for infrastructure creation, NABARD is also providing loans. So to the cooperatives also, and some private players also can get. And recently, this world's largest grain infrastructure storage scheme. So there, the decentralized procurement is government is planning. So there also, NABARD is providing loan to these FPOs and the private players, so they can create infrastructure that can be utilized by the FCI, as well as some certain state agencies also do take loan from the NABARD for the procurement aspect. And one very important thing is, sir, as NABARD is focusing on the holistic agriculture development, so by which it is ensuring the production part also, so that the decent production can be ensured. And after production, only FCI comes in picture. So that is also a linkage between the FCI and the NABARD.
Right now, you're posted at what is your location right now?
Sir, Faridkot, sir. It is.
It is part of
In Punjab. It's Punjab, sir. It is in Punjab.
Okay. And you belongs to Alwar, right, Rajasthan?
Yes, sir.
Actually, can you tell about something about Alwar, like the type of agriculture or the people's dependency there?
So Alwar, it's in eastern part of Rajasthan, close to Delhi, and in between Delhi and Jaipur, the capital of Rajasthan, as well as in our national capital. So that region has a good agriculture facilities in terms of their farmers do cultivate some mustard also, cotton also, as well as some millets crops like bajra and pulses like gram. So these are along with this crop cultivation, farmers do have livestock also. So they do have some cattle and the buffaloes dependency that is also on them. So that is a basic rural premise of Alwar district.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Who else? Like what your parents do?
So my father, he recently passed away.
Oh, sorry.
My mother, she is housewife, sir.
Okay. And any other one in your family?
So my sister, she got married, and she is also a housewife. My younger brother is also there. He's studying, sir, now.
Okay. You are married or unmarried?
I'm unmarried, sir.
Okay. Then Prakash sir, कुछ आपको और पूछना है?
Yes, Rohit, you might be aware about the geopolitical tensions going on in the Middle East, right? So do you feel that deglobalization is the best strategy here at this point of time?
Sir, deglobalization, if we need to do, first we need to be Atmanirbhar. Then only we can think of this. As of now, like we are already dependent on this global supply chain is already established. So all of a sudden we cannot shift to the deglobalization. But of course, our government is, as India is a consuming, we are the fastest growing major economy, and we are also a largest consumer of the world. So that is a thing. That's why our government is focusing on 2047 to become a developed nation, as well as we become an Atmanirbhar. So likewise, we are thinking, sir, we can be some part of deglobalization is already in our plans, sir.
Okay. Tell me the concept of PSL norms.
Sir, in case of PSL norms, it's a basically quantitative. It is a quantitative measure of RBI to control credit, so that the credit can be available to the weaker and marginalized section, which are generally being left by the bank. So for the scheduled commercial banks and the private banks, as well as those banks who have foreign banks, those who have more than 20 branches, RBI kept at least 40% of their NBC should be diverted to priority sector. And in case of RRBs, it is 75%. And for the cooperatives, it is 60%. So of their NBC should go to the priority sector.
Total, how many sectors are there?
So there are 8 sectors, sir.
Can you name it?
Sir, it is agriculture, then MSMEs, and export credit, education, housing, and some other sections are also weaker. Some weaker sections are also there. So likewise,
Right. So yes, great, Rohit. So this is done. So now we'll give you the feedback one by one. right? Starting with Mahesh sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, Rohit sir, like you have a good personality, good communication skill, everything which we require for a आपका NABARD grade A, grade B officer. So you do have that particular one, right? So I guess there is nothing to worry about your interview and others. It depends on your final score, basically. And what I can suggest to, like, when is your interview? 20th, right?
No, it's on 10th only.
10th, sorry. 10th, right? Huh? And it is located in what? Like where you'll give?
Delhi. It's in New Delhi. Sir.
Delhi or Chandigarh?
Delhi, sir.
Delhi, okay. Okay. Then, I think everything is fine in this case. So only thing is like what I'll suggest to just brush up your knowledge around the current affairs things and all. I hope you have read around those particular things. Budget related things will be there, special with reference to the agriculture things and all, or any major initiative from the NABARD itself. Otherwise, like I won't find any like major issues. The core fundamental is something like as I asked you one question around the NPA things and all. That doesn't matter a lot. Basically, this is all about your personality and your kind of the background things. And I guess Ki, you are one of the most suitable candidate what we have gone through as of now, because mostly the people are from the different background, and some are preparing for UPSC or some other examination. That this is kind of their plan B. But you are working in this particular field from last 8 years, so that is something aapka would show your dedication and everything. So I'll just wish you all the best, huh? And this is more about the personality thing, how you aapka take their questions or any sort of situation and all, right? And at that part also you're very good. So your communication, your personality, and everything is aligned. So like everything is perfect in my case. Prakash sir, you have anything?
Yes, Rohit. So basically, you are a very good candidate, right, to selected as an NABARD Grade A officer. Some important 1-2 points basically. So you're already from the agriculture background, right? So question might be asked from the economics as well, because ESI was a subject in the mains examination as well as in pre-examination. Like I asked you related to inflation targeting framework, fiscal policy, right? So you must be aware about these basic concepts. Like fiscal policy, may you have given the wrong explanation. So thoda bahut you have to go through ki taki jo basics hai wo aapke ho jaye. Okay, if any question is asked. So mostly though it is expected that question will be from your background itself, agriculture. But if some questions are asked, so you must be ready for that.
Okay.
Sometimes you are using that. I'm not sure. So I think so. First of all, before making a guess, you should seek a permission.
Okay.
Because they are very senior members, right? So if you are not sure of anything, then you can simply say that, sir, I am not sure about it very much. If you basically allow me, so I can make a guess here. So if they allow, then you can make a guess. So don't assume that they are basically giving you permission and just make the guess, right? So this is not the right strategy. Otherwise, everything is perfectly fine. Basically, according to me, you are a more suitable candidate, as Mahesh sir mentioned. And bus go through the jo maine aapko points बताए, and also the some current aspects, right? Like budget has basically recently been released. Economic survey, some important points related to the agriculture wala part, and then the geopolitical tensions going on, the impact on our country. So wo सारी चीजें go through. Otherwise, मेरे हिसाब से you are basically going to become right. So if you have any query, you can ask me.
And then one thing, sir, like they can ask you things around the FCI also, your daily routine, what you do there, and the challenges which you face. Aapka. Basically, what you want, like how you take the situation, and if you will transit from FCI to aapka NABARD, what will be the changes in your role and other things, right? So that is something like you do not, no one can have the exact answer, but how you answer, how do you take these particular questions, that only matter. Otherwise, like just relax, okay, बढ़िया से आप answer कीजिए. For sure, like if your score good in phase 2 na, you will be definitely cracking this particular interview. Yeah, this is your first time in NABARD, or like you have?
Yes, I've given two more attempts previously, sir. I have given
interview or like the
no, not interview, sir. I just one time I cleared pre, but next time I didn't clear only. So
okay.
This is the first time I'm giving interview.
Okay, nice. So all the best from my side. If you have any question, you can ask.
So this much only, sir. I have like 2 days, like next tomorrow. I think day after tomorrow, it is there. So I've read, but it's always as sir asked about this economic aspect. I've read about all those things, but when I'm more focused on agriculture, it's all of it become blank to my mind. So that is
Like,
one thing.
it is not necessary. It is not necessary till they'll come to the agriculture, because they know you know about the agriculture things and
Yeah,
everything.
possible.
Right? So this is something they can ask you the general issues, like because from other candidate they'll be definitely asking question around agriculture, but from in your case, Sapa, they'll be asking around the general things, or even the geopolitical issues that Sir told you, or anything else, Aapka, the budget related areas and all. So that is something key, because they know this person is more suitable. So how the kind of cognitive skills and all other areas, personality areas and others, they'll be testing, right? They'll be exploring more toward to those areas rather than the content part and all.
Okay.
Chalo, all the best, huh?
Thank you, sir.
Okay.